What's going on, fam?
What's up, family?
Welcome back to the collective. It's your boy Epic.
And you already know it's Flex.
Yo, bro, how you feeling, kid?
Chilling, man.
So,
They caught us drinking again, I guess, right?
it's another bottle, another day.
Hmm.
But welcome.
What's in your cup?
Right. I don't know. They probably drinking coffee right now. A lot of our viewers view this shit in the morning.
Yeah, right.
but all right. So this episode strictly Q&As. You guys have sent us a bunch of stuff.
It's like, oh, y'all don't want just low questions? I got y'all.
Right. So
Nah,
now,
nah, nah.
now I'm like, all right, cool, yo. So I told Flex, I was like, yo, fuck it. Let's go through a whole episode where we just answering these shits. Some of y'all questions are wild. I think they're hilarious, but we gonna just, see what's up. This is so crazy. There's gonna be a few that go from just like life to like da da da. I'm just gonna read off the list,
All right.
and then we go from there.
Let's do it.
Okay. So the first question says, what's worse, being broke at 25 or broke at 35?
Damn, I feel like I was broke at both times.
We've had our moments.
Yo, I feel broke right now. Being broke at 25, bro, I think is like you're still finding yourself.
But in you finding yourself, do you feel like that's worse because you're like, yo, I want to try this, but I got no money?
Well, it also depends on where you at. Like are you living at home still, or you moved out? You broke because you're paying rent. I mean that's me now too, being broke and paying rent and taking care of my daughter, paying bills, like expenses, like things are going up. Gas is going up, bro.
Right.
Um, 25 is alright.
When I was 25, I think that's when I broke my leg and life was life. And I'm like, yo, bro, that's a little nuts.
But like at 35, you already kind of like you found you hopefully you find yourself and you're in the position, like give yourself some grace, I would say, right?
Right.
Give yourself some grace because like you gotta find the job, you gotta find there's a lot of things that you're finding between 25 and 35. That's 10 years, bro. You're finding maybe your partner, you're finding your career. um like me 4 years ago, I just got into the state, bro, and I started crying. Remember, I was working at AT&T with you, and then I left that quick to go do that real estate gig for like 6 9 months or whatever, and then I interviewed for the state, got the job, bro. I broke down. This is a career change, and this actual like life changing event for me.
Right.
So it's like you got to give yourself grace. Like it's being broke at 25, been there, done it. It's okay. 35 now, like just you're doing fine. You're doing what you need to do.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What about you, bro? I
For,
mean, you broke your leg. You said around 25.
yeah, 25 was trash.
Yeah.
I broke my leg. At that time, they were like, yo, we're downsizing, so you could either get hit with the severance or we can make you part time. Part time was trash.
Part time doing anything.
I ain't
is
have a
crazy.
car. Like 25 was rough. Life was life, and I was, Mama Dukes was holding me down a little bit. So, but at the same time, I think yes, it'd be way worse in your 30, like being 35, and you going through that because you're like, all right, now niggas is just looking at you like, look at this bum ass nigga,
Oh yeah.
damn near 40, and he
Not
broke
doing
as hell.
broke as hell. Yeah.
And we know people like this, so it's like it does look a little crazy. I'd never want to be looked at how I know people look at them.
Yeah, my dad always told me, bro, like you could be down and out, right?
Right.
But he always told me, make sure you got yourself your hair cut,
Correct.
you dress clean, and you smell good. No one can be outside when you leave your house, like can point a finger at you like, oh, look at him.
Nasty.
He like same jeans, always wearing the same clothes, or doesn't even take care of himself. Like he don't even smell good. He smell like ass. So you don't want to be like
Right,
perceived
that
like
guy.
that. Like yeah, like oh my man owe me money. I lend him $20.
And look at him out with a bottle.
Yeah, like how'd you get that bottle, you bum ass?
Right.
Like
At that point, I would have fight. Like,
yeah,
yo, what we
as a
talking
matter of
about?
fact, give me that bottle.
That's mine.
That's
Good
my
looks.
bottle.
Right.
So it's like my dad always taught me that, and he always expressed that to me and my brother and stuff. So it's just like that's always stayed in the back of my mind. And like I always like to get new clothes and stuff like that, but I like to stay within the budget.
Of
Sometimes
course.
I don't stay within that budget. Sometimes I do. Sometimes you overpay for shit. So it's just like,
It happens.
yeah. So, what about you, dog? Like, who do you remember? Who like do you know of somebody that like,
There's a bum.
yeah,
I think we all do.
okay,
I think we fucking all do. But at the same time, it's like we care for everyone how we care for them. We went. I mean, at the end of the day, we all went through a phase where it's like, all right, this ain't necessarily the life we want to be living. So we just like how we leveled up, we can only wish that for the people like around us. We wish they wake up one day and be like, all right, I'm gonna change this shit.
but I learned my lesson though. Sometimes, like now, recently, but I've been like on I was like always like, oh, let me try to help somebody else
Right.
out, right? But not everybody wants to be helped out.
No.
So it's just like I learned my lesson to like, oh, they'll ask if they need help.
Correct.
Because now I put myself in a situation on multiple occasions, like, yo, I've been so like engaged. I'm like, yo, me try to help you out. No, this is what you need to do. Give them the full plan. And then they just like,
Right.
and just like, yo,
You're like, is this shit
what,
not clicking
like,
to you?
bro, like
Justin Bieber voice. Is this shit not clicking to
I
you
was
right
like, yo,
now?
bro, I'm like, what?
Right.
And they still in the same shitty situation. I'm like, nah, bro, it's over. I'm not even gonna waste my time.
You can say you tried and that's it.
After that, I don't do that shit no more. I was like, yo, if you need me,
you
know where to find me, bro.
All right. Well, I don't necessarily know if this question's for me. It might be for you specifically, but it says, if your partner went through your phone right now, would you be nervous?
Through my phone right now, no.
Right.
There's nothing to hide. So like we got our group chats, and that's it. Nah, I don't got nothing.
Let me ask you this: you brought up group chats. Is there I mean, again, I think your wife, that's like one of my best friends, just like you are. Your wife, when she looks at something, let's just say you've already made it known, I think, on our last episode, that you don't ask your wife to go through her phone. She don't ask to go through yours, right? But at the same time, she knows you're in a group chat with the line, you're in a group chat with the chapter, da da da. You're in a national group chat. If she views any one of these chats, and let's just say she sees, this brother, like, wow, I'm talking crazy. Like, does she feel some type of way towards you? Like, yo, this is what y'all talking about? Or she understands, like, yo, this is a chat with you and your guys, y'all chatting.
I just never give her
that leeway, that
not
opening.
that I never given her that what's that word? I guess like a reason. It's simple. I haven't given her a reason to look into my phone.
Right, but I'm saying if she does, like, it's not no.
If she does and she goes into the phone and she sees the conversation, will she ask me a question?
No. I'm not. The question isn't. I mean, she can ask you questions about whatever.
Yeah, she can ask me questions about whatever.
You've been fairly open. The question is, if she sees that you're in a group chat where your boys are having a conversation, and like, would she be like, oh, why you in this type of conversation? She'd be like, she
I'm in the fucking group chat.
She understands, like, and it's also just guys fucking
being guys.
Okay,
yeah. Right.
But that was the question, and I think that I'm trying to make this question more in depth because it's kind of like vague as hell.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't like. So if she were to open a group chat, would she ask me a question? Yeah, most likely. But at the end of the day, like, she's looking at the group chat that we're just amongst friends and talking shit. I mean, I ain't nothing else for me to tell her besides, like, why are you going through my phone?
Right.
Like, why do you?
Because it's not even at that point you're going through my phone. Like, you had to open this app. You had to click DMs.
Yeah, what you looking for?
See that this was a group chat. Before you saw the group chat, you see it's nothing but guys. You had to click it. And then that part of the conversation you're asking for, you probably scrolled up a little bit. Like,
what are you looking for?
Right. Is this something I could just tell you?
What have I done to make you want to go into my phone in the first place? Mm-hmm. And then that's also a reflection on me, right? Like, what have I done to give you a reason to question me.
Okay.
So I think that like it should reflect on yourself first.
Okay.
I personally think.
I definitely respect it. I think that was short and sweet. Would you rather make the next question is would you rather make $500,000 a year but never have time, or 120K a year with complete freedom?
120K a year, complete freedom. Mainly because
You got a kid.
my,
You got a wife.
I have a kid. Like my current job right now, right? I don't make 120 an hour. No, 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 damn near close
I was
to
like, what you about to
500.
say?
But I go to work at 7, I leave by 2 o'clock, and I come home. Now baby's getting older. She's about to be 2, but eventually she's gonna be going school plays, after school programs, or soccer, or whatever extracurricular activity that she might want to do. Cheerleading, I don't know. She might want to do that. I want to be there. I want to be there to support her. I want to enjoy seeing her happy.
Absolutely.
So it's like if making 500,000 and have no time to do that or and spend time with my wife too, bro. Like now, even after work, I come home and if my wife is working from home the Monday and Tuesday, and I come home, she's tired, I'm tired, but we have that time to like just chill and decompress, talk to each other and stuff like that. But if I don't have no time to decompress and like see my family, it's $500,000 ain't gonna do nothing. Like, yeah, I'll pay the bills and we'll be fine, set. But what's that with versus like memories and time? Like even my dad, going back to my dad again. He in the beginning he used to work overnight, not overnight. He used to work like the late shift, like from 4 to 12. So he'll make sure that we have food by the time we came home from school. But he was never he couldn't go on certain trips with my brother. He couldn't do like a lot of stuff, and then like he switched his schedule to then enjoy my childhood. I went to soccer. Um, he went on field trips with me. And it's like, but I can only imagine how much my brother may have needed that time also with my
Right.
father. So it's
And him
like,
probably seeing that he was doing that with
mm,
you, like, damn, what's the difference?
yeah. So, but although they probably had their time and they've been
Correct.
able to do whatever they did, I just think that you need those as much as like maybe as a baby you don't remember.
Hmm.
You're gonna want that time, bro.
Yeah. So let me ask you this: for somebody who maybe, let's just say, is not a parent or doesn't have they're not married yet, guy, women or guy, like, is there a world where, yeah, you could take that $500,000 job, lock in for X amount of years, and then like you said your dad did, after a while, locked in making X amount of money, then yeah, switch it up and you could take less money to have complete freedom. Is there a world where that's okay, or even as a single person or whatever, like, oh, you still need time for yourself? Because motherfuckers could make three or four, $500,000 and be in the office 16 hours a day,
That's crazy.
go home, sleep, wake up, and go back to work.
No.
At that point, is like, what you making all this money for? You
Yeah.
can't spend none of it.
Yeah, you just making money and then what? Oh, hell no, bro. What about you, dude? Like, what would you want? 500
I mean,
or 120?
I know we had a during our last one of our last conversations, I talked about how I just want to travel, and if you're talking about 500,000, but I can't do that, I have no time. That's not what I want.
I mean, not for nothing. I'll have 500,000. I'll hire somebody for 120.
To
Do
do the
the
job
job.
that I'm at.
That's right there. We thinking, baby.
Yeah,
We thinking.
yeah, we locked in.
Yeah, that's over there using your money to pay for somebody else to do your job so you could be chilling.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I'll take the 500,000.
If that's possible, then sure.
I mean, there's no.
But it doesn't say remote
No,
though.
okay.
What if it's an in person joint?
Uh, oh shit, that's true. Nah, 500,000. He's definitely working remote.
You have to.
Yeah,
It's like this.
there's no
What
way.
you need me in office for? Like, come on,
Nah,
bro.
I'm coming in their pajamas,
Yeah,
nigga.
like,
Like,
I'm here. I'm here to just do this. I'm out.
yeah, nah, hell no.
Okay. All right.
That's funny as hell.
What is the next question says, what's the biggest financial mistake people make in their 20s?
Yo,
Right? These are some good joints.
when I was in college, I was working at the bookstore,
Hmm.
and we was beginning when we were like trying to do this whole like the PSP shit, trying to join PSP and whatnot.
So
Right?
this is before we was down.
Before we was down and like
Okay.
and everybody, everybody always wanted to go to Applebee's. So I just
The
ended.
half off apps after
I was
10
like
was hitting
Applebee's.
every
Applebee's
day.
was so lit.
It was a good. It was like a party.
It's like, like I'm not a person. Like even now, I don't like Applebee's.
I think we're Applebee's out though from
I was
college.
like, yo,
I
bro,
think
like
we are.
every time Applebee's, I was like, Vanessa wants to go to, I was like, oh, you want to go to Applebee's? I was like,
No.
no. She's like, you never want to go to Applebee's because I've done it so much in college.
It brings you back
just
to like you were a student. Or
I was
some
like,
shit.
I don't want to do it. Like for 40, bro, that shit's an ass Applebee's, bro.
Right.
Even though my brother was part of like starting it up and shit.
Like he opened that
Yeah,
location.
yeah, he opened
Oh, I
that
didn't even
location.
know.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty fire.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Dre.
Yeah, and then but other than that, going back to that story actually, I was only making like 7.25 an hour or some shit.
Yo, minimum wage when we was coming up was disrespectful as shit.
And I thought I was doing it, kid.
Cause back then when niggas was making that $8 an hour, how we was moving.
Nah, I was at 7.25 an hour. You umping it.
So, I'm just saying, like, in that range, for motherfuckers to still do what they did and still have money in their pocket, what happened? We making so much more than that now. Niggas is like spending the whole shit is crazy.
Yo, it's like I'm making 7.25 again.
Right.
I was like, nah, bro. So with that being said, I'm just like painting the picture of everything. I just got my credit card from American Eagle.
He was wild.
I originally bought like mad jeans and stuff from American Eagle, blah blah. And then
I remember he was buying American Eagle shit out the ass.
And then I had American Eagle underwear, fucking like belts, jeans, everything was American Eagle. I look fly. It don't matter. Then American Eagle credit card said we Visa now. I was like, what? Applebee's, here I come. Rah, 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 rah. That shit was...
originally, the shit was only for American Eagle?
Yeah, I think it was like max, like they gave me, I think it was like $600 to
Well, then they opened it where you can now swipe this anywhere.
So swipe it anywhere. I think it went up to like 2,000 or 3,000. And I maxed the card out just because I always going to Applebee's. I was like, I want to have a drink. I want to have food. But I didn't want to like question it. And I was like, I'll pay this off when I get my next check from the bookstore or whatever. But... yeah, I think the biggest with that big ass story, I think credit card debt. Yeah, I mean even now credit card debt is a big thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, but swiping cards and not paying it like right away, I think that's the biggest thing. As a what was the question again? It was like biggest mistake, financial mistake.
People making the 20s.
Oh yeah, swiping credit cards is without a doubt.
That or taking out loans, maybe.
I mean, I took out a loan, but to like consolidate that, but even with that, I didn't do that in my 20s. But credit cards, I was just swiping,
running it up. I had my mom. She blessed me with growing up, and it's something that I think we talked about. Like one of the smart things of your credit is where it needs to be. You adding your kid as an authorized user on one of your cards, so by the time they turn 18, they already got a 700 plus credit score.
Yeah.
So when I was 18, my mom was like, "All right, cool. I don't know if you knew this, but the last like 10 years you've been an authorized user. You're good. You're like, I'm setting you up for success." So I'm like, all right, I'm learning about credit. Didn't really pay attention to credit until I was at 18 going into college.
They should be showing that shit in fucking school, bro.
Agreed. So
we should make our own school.
I mean, this is it right here. The Collective Academy.
That's crazy.
So no peep games. So then I'm like, all right, well, I'm first going into college. I'm taking out these student loans. They're like, oh, yo, you got a great rate. Because you got a 750 credit score. I'm like, what's that? Da, da, da. And I'm like, oh, like, it's hooked up. Now I'm getting these offers. I took out a Hilton credit card. I took out an Amex Platinum. I took out this. I ran them shits into the fucking ground.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
And I was like, and like you, I'm in college. I'm like, oh, I want to do this. I'm talking to so and so. I'm just gonna get us a room. I'm gonna do this. I'm going.
You feel like the man.
I am the man. Yeah. I'm like, yo, what we talking about?
Oh, you don't got it.
I got it. Don't even worry. Like, yo.
So you get me later.
Yo, and it was crazy. So yes, I agree. I think that's the biggest thing. Motherfuckers run it up like it's not under their name and they don't gotta pay it back.
Like mommy and papi gonna pay for this after now, bro.
That's
your
debt.
debt.
It didn't work. It didn't work out like that.
That's your debt, kid.
That's
funny as hell.
Yeah, it's a little crazy. So the next question I got here says, do men do men and women actually believe in just friends with the opposite sex, or is it always more?
The what? The what was it?
Do
The
men and
men?
women actually believe in just friends with like the opposite sex? I think I think so.
I mean, I think like in the beginning, like when you're young, you, you start thinking like, oh,
Maybe I could get that.
or whatever. Yeah, I mean, just go ahead and be our friend, whatever. When you're older, as you get older, I guess like yeah, you could be friends. I have my friends that are like girls,
Same.
and there's nothing like that.
I would never even try.
Yeah, it's just that we're just fucking cool. That
Yeah.
was it. Like, bro, those are one of my best friends. She lived down the block. I always used to go to Christmas, New Year's, down the block. As a family, a Dominican family just threw parties, and it was so dope because like they'll be dancing all night. They'll be matching the clothes. Like over there in my house, is like yeah, we did our thing, but then that was it. But I'll go over there and it's like yo, Alex,
Yeah.
like. But my ex girl, I guess she was kind of like, oh, you always go over there
Like, what's the
to,
problem?
you always go to Ashley's house. I was like, that's my friend.
Right. That's
So
literally the homie.
it was like, what's the issue? I think you like y'all probably like each other. I was like, what? No, that's my freaking friend.
Right.
As I said, there was jealousy at the time, but I like when you get older, even now, like I got friends like Manita. Manita was in our wedding thing, like you know, what I'm saying. But that's just like as long as I think the biggest thing is too is like as long as you introduce your spouse or your significant other to your other side, like your other friends and shit, your friend group. I don't think they should see for themselves like how that relationship is. Is it what she thinks it is, or is it like you know, like oh, like that's legit his homegirl type of thing. So it depends on that. But what about you, bro? What do you think? You know, you got
I mean, I have friends now of the opposite sex. I think I have friends. I have friends who have brought their boyfriends around.
mm,
So I was just like, all right, cool. Like, yes, I knew you before your boyfriend, but now you brought your boyfriend around. But like, yo, I just want to let you know this is Migs. He the homie. And I'm cool with their boyfriends. I've been on guys' nights out to the bar and stuff with my friends' mans.
right.
You know, and I'm like, yo, like it's always love. Like I tell, and
Have
it
you ever had like a I like the I your homegirl and their boyfriend didn't like you?
um not as of recently. Like with my friend group here, there's never been that. It's always love because I'm always open as well. Like if I'm having something at the crib and I invite one of my friends who are female, I'll be like, yo, your
Bring
man
him in,
free?
bring
Yeah,
him
come
over.
through. Oh, you popped up without your man? Damn, like where he at? He
Yeah,
good?
yeah,
Yo, FaceTime him.
yeah, yeah,
Like, damn, bro, where you at? Like it's
yeah.
always love. I never wanted to be like, yo, yeah, Migs move funny with y'all. Like that's never the
Yeah,
case.
like
Like
oh,
I'm
I think he like you.
right, and then it's
Yeah,
like I'm in these chats too, where it's like you know all my friends who are female, their men have my number too if
yeah,
they need it. You know what I'm saying? So it's nothing. Yeah, I don't think it's nothing crazy. I mean, maybe in the past, yes, have I had friendships where like their boy was like, nah, like that's a dub. Yeah, but then that's not my problem, bro.
yeah. That's
That's
your
like
problem.
you clearly have trust issues. You got your own shit going on. That got nothing to do
That's
with
what I was
me.
leading to. Yeah,
I'm like,
like
yo, that got nothing to do with me. I recognize that like from a mile away. I'm like, yo, like respectfully, like I don't want to be like an issue in your relationship.
nor
So
should I.
yeah, so if you gotta fucking fall the fuck back and not chill with me no more, cool. But understand this you.
This you're so
This
doing. Yeah,
got
yeah,
nothing to
yeah,
do
yeah,
with
yeah.
me.
Exactly. Yeah, yeah.
What we got? What else we got? We got um. I got. We could go with this because I guess we were talking about running it up and credit cards and shit
Oh
before. It says if you're in a relationship, should the man be expected to pay for most things, and what things are those? I guess it depends on your type of relationship and what do you mean? Like, what are we paying for? Like, if we're living together, then the expenses are
Let's start
different
from the beginning.
versus
Let's start from the beginning though.
all right, boyfriend girlfriend.
Boyfriend, girlfriend. Like
Y'all living separately.
yeah, like when I first took Vanessa out to a date, of course, you know, you're gonna wanna like, yo, let's have like dinner or lunch or whatever and go to the movies, blah blah blah, basic shit. So yeah, I'm gonna try to cover it, but that's also like a test for the girl too. Is she gonna go half? Is she not gonna go half? Is she just gonna go ahead and be like, yeah, he paid for all my shit, da da
Mm.
da. You know what I'm saying? So, luckily enough with Vanessa, it was different. Vanessa ended up like said, "Wait, what you doing? I could buy my own ticket." I was like, "Nah, nah."
Now let me do this. It's nothing
It's
crazy.
like I could buy the tickets. All right, so since you bought the tickets and I'll buy the food. I was like, all right, cool, no problem. That shit took me by surprise. It's like, oh, this girl's different. She don't want to be like treated like nah, like she was like a like nah, nigga, like
I got
I
it.
got it too. You don't gotta just cover me. I was
I
like,
love that, bro.
I
I
was
love
like, I
that.
was like, oh, this girl's
You're
different.
like, I
I was
like
like, I
that.
like this. This is cool. So I just that's like the type of girl that I want. I mean, there's obviously certain people like nah, like I wine and dine that as me. They I guess like they get full of like whatever they forget.
You be like,
Nah,
ah, that's cool, but relax.
yeah, like calm that shit down, bro. Just because you got it, all right, cool. But now you just being honestly, you probably a dumbass just for paying for everything. Like I'm not about to pay for everything. And then going back now into like marriage, right? It's like, yeah, there's certain things. It depends on. I guess every relationship is different, but you can split costs, offset each other's costs.
Well, I only ask. So real quick before we dive into like becoming in a deeper relationship, right? I think the biggest thing is when you start looking at stuff like that. Like I've also been
I
on,
think it's this part over here.
yeah. So I've also been on like dates and stuff like that where, um, Shorty was like this. Shorty offered. Shorty was like, oh, I'll do something. I'll pay for something. I'm like, all right, cool. I respect that you offered. However, this is crazy. No,
I
bro.
think it's probably this piece right here, bro.
That's what I'm doing. Let's see. It could be this too. All right, we'll figure it out. So I've also been in things where like Shorty's like, yo, I'll do it too. I'll pay for this, and I'm like, yo, I respect that you offered.
Yeah,
I'm good though. But I've also been on dates where it's like
she don't reach for
the
nothing.
bill comes. It's kind of like, or and I'm like, I was gonna pay regardless, but that's funny. I'm like, yo, like I'm not.
It gives you a bad taste. Like, yes, like
Yeah.
I don't.
It's like, trust me, I wasn't gonna ask you to pay, but the fact that this is how you're moving, nuts. I'm like, yo,
But the motion of
right,
the intent behind you
doing
even
that.
no, even if you try to like, oh, it's like I'll go have like just like, oh no, no, you good. I appreciate it though. That go ahead and goes a long way for a guy to think like, yo, Shorty was really
Gonna do it.
gonna do it. I was like, oh, as I love that because it gives you like, oh, this girl doesn't think of me as just fucking money, bro.
Right.
When you start looking at a dude or you looking at a girl like, oh, as a money cow or whatever you want to call it, like you gonna like as a the dude from like my perspective, I'm not like yo, I'm not gonna go ahead and continue dating this girl. Fine, I'll pay the shit. I'm dropping her off. That's it. It's over. I don't like I won't go ahead and continue this shit because I know already off how she just acted right now. This is not for me. It's like she could be bad. She could do all this other stuff, but she's just looking at you like money, a person to pay for her shit. I said, nah, bro.
And I think the biggest thing is like, yo, bro, I've been single for X amount of time. Like, I'm already at a point in my life where I'm like, yo, if I want it, I got it. Like,
Yeah,
I'll get it for myself. So it's like, trust me, if I take you out, I have every intention of, hey, if I ask you out too, like I asked you out, I'm paying.
of course.
I was just like, and 9 times out of 10, if you say, hey, can we do this? I'm still gonna pay. However, yeah, that little, oh, like, hey, you need something? Oh, let me send you something. Like fake the funk a little
Fake
bit.
it.
I'm like, trust me, I'm gonna tell you no. If you try to send me something, I'm gonna send it back
Back, yeah,
probably.
yeah, yeah.
But I'm gonna be like, yo, just show me something. Because if you have this expectation going into the relationship, like, yeah, every time we go out, that nigga got
Got
it.
it.
Nah, it's a problem. Because what if I'm down? And I'm like, oh, baby, like, hold it down for me. You gonna look at me crazy? Like, because at that point, get the fuck out. Like, what are we talking
Yeah,
about?
bro. Nah, man.
Now, it may be different once you guys cross that line and you guys are living together, married. How expenses and stuff look could be different. I know people who still have the that very old school mindset way of thinking where the man is the head of the household. He's going to run it while the woman, she could work if she wants to, but she doesn't really have to. She just handles the home real
Bro,
quick, real
it's
quick. But then I know,
2026.
correct. But before
That
you say what
it's
you
not
listen,
even like
that's not. Before you step into
that's
this,
not realistic.
but
That is not realistic.
listen, I get it. But then you have people on the other side of the spectrum where they're like, nah, like yo, we splitting this shit down the middle,
Yo, dude,
and then that's
I was
it.
on Instagram the other day, bro, and it said I sent it to Vanessa through Instagram. I was like, yo, it said a couple needs to make $400,000, most likely in Jersey, $400,000 just to put two kids into fucking daycare and pay their bills, bro. Bro, I
That's
am
why
not.
motherfuckers have one kid and keep
That
it
is the
pushing.
only reason, cause I would love to have a bigger family, but bro,
Your cousin out there popping them out.
both of my
Both of
cousins,
them.
I was
I'm
like,
like,
yo,
yo.
y'all making
They're
400,000,
like, I
kid?
got it? Like,
I'm
what's
like,
going on?
that's
Put me on
nothing,
life. Put me
yo.
on game.
What am I doing wrong, bro? I'm over here like, nah. I can't. I
Yeah.
can't. That's crazy, bro. I'm over here like trying to pay my bills. We're paying half, going half on everything. Like right now, it's a little tight, but as the man and as the husband and as a father, if my wife is struggling with something, of course I'm gonna support her and put what I need to put to the house and for my family. But nah, like me and Vanessa, we work it out pretty good. Like everything's split in half.
Okay. Now, going into that, this is a pretty wild question. And I guess we'll have different perspectives here. Should people still get married in 2026?
That's funny. I told Vanessa that. I was like, yeah, I got married. I was like, yo,
Would I do it again?
no,
Like,
she knows I wouldn't do it again. I wouldn't get married again. Nah, hell no.
what does
Like,
that mean?
no, what I mean, I wouldn't get married. Like,
You wouldn't put the money into the wedding.
no, I wouldn't get married again. Like, all right, let me before that. I told Vanessa, I was like, yo, there's so many opportunities for people to be single, as far as like when you really think about life, right? You can apply for affordable housing, bro.
I mean, I think I make too much.
Yeah, but let's say if you weren't like people that make just average uh pay,
Less than like, what is it,
less than like
60,
less than like, let's say anywhere between under
45,
70 to 45.
45. Okay.
70, like between that, like 70 and 40. As a single person, you can apply for affordable housing and live
Right.
in a nice beautiful home and pay good amount of rent versus paying the $2,000 $3,000 that freaking rent and mortgages are. So other people paying like almost close to $4,000 in mortgages. It's fucking nuts.
Oh, nuts.
So it's like I think about that stuff. I was like, damn, I well, let's say I was making under 70K and I apply for affordable housing. Then I make more money. Then Vanessa's making under 70,000. Then we can apply for affordable housing again.
Mhm.
Like you use the damn system. That's the thing that I was trying to tell Vanessa. I was like, yo, we could have done that. But then again, like I wouldn't get married again because let's say like something happens, God forbid, something happens or whatever, and like get divorced or whatever the case may be. I got married one time, and
You gonna say you did it?
I said I did it, and that's it.
If
Like
shit hits the fan, you just saying it wouldn't happen again.
I wouldn't get married again because it's just like you gotta go, bro, to meet somebody new and go through all the motion of like what's your favorite ice cream and all that shit. I don't
Yeah, I
want to do
don't. To
that
be honest, I
shit,
don't give
bro.
a fuck about your favorite color.
I
Like I don't.
I
But
don't.
listen, I've had these conversations so many times at this point. But like, oh, when's your birthday?
Yeah,
Oh, like yo, stop. Like
I
this shit
don't want. I
whack.
don't, bro.
Like, trust me, it's ain't nothing on this side, brother. Like
Yeah, like
it's ass.
it's
I'm like, yo,
I'm like, bro, I don't want to do that shit again.
right.
I already did it for so long. I'm like, I'm okay. I'd rather just be chilling. And I told Vanessa I'll be chilling and I'll go to a fucking strip club and spend my money in the strip club. She started dying. I was like, yeah,
I'm
bro,
just being
I'm
real.
just being honest. I ain't relationship. Hell no. Marriage. Hell no. I'll
So
be chilling.
so let's segue that. Going to what
Wait, but what would you do? Like, would you split? Like,
um I've typically, I haven't been in a relationship in quite some time, but
would you get?
when I was, it was kind of like, yo, like let me do this for you. I want you to perceive me this way. However, yeah, there was times where I'm like, hey, you want to do this? Okay, like I don't really got it because I just did X, Y, and Z. Again, when I was in a relationship, I was also still in my 20s, so it was different. But I was like, hey, if you want to do this, cool. I don't really got it right now because I'm doing X, Y, and Z.
But what about or the wedding? What was it? The getting married again? That's what it was. Getting married.
Well, yeah, no, it's like, should people still get married?
So what about you? Do you see yourself
But I don't know. I've never been married.
married?
However,
No, but the other side, would you get married though?
I mean, I love it. I'd love it. Why? Because my friend group consists of nothing but people who are married. Would my answer be different if my friend group was nothing but single niggas? Maybe.
It's
I'm
funny.
like, yo, my friend, we all single niggas. Fuck, we getting married for.
Right.
However, I do see the upside in finding your person. Some of our friends have houses, have property. Doing this, having families, having kids, bro. Like that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
yes, do I want to experience that?
You
Absolutely.
can have a family without being
I
married.
don't believe in
I
that.
hear
I
you.
don't believe in getting somebody pregnant and not being my wife. Like, because at the end of the day, you gotta
You gotta
understand,
do it right.
right? But at the end of the day, if I ever find myself in a position where somebody gets pregnant, then we lock in regardless. Understand, I ain't gonna be that nigga who's like a father from like 3-4 towns away or another state. Like, nah, I'm gonna change my whole shit around and make sure that you and my kid are situated, even
Mm.
if I'm not with you. Like, and that's the thing. Like, I see also so many people on the flip side who are single parents. That's not gonna be me. Like as much as people say, "Hell, that's never the goal," but shit happens.
Yeah,
Like, nah, bro. Like, trust me, that's not gonna happen.
I feel
I'm gonna
you.
be like, yo, you can not like me now. But I'm here. Like, you eventually going like we gonna get this shit straight. Like, eventually. So, but again, it's just like so. Yes, I think I'm speaking for myself when I say that. Do I want to get married one day? Absolutely. However, I think people acting real funny like nowadays. 2026, dating is weird. Dating is a lot of it is a lot of it's posting online. It's just like, yo, you could be. I know people that are beefing, but they're at a restaurant, so it's like, yo, let's take a quick little picture for the gram. And I'm like, why? We're fucking beefing right now. Fuck you want a picture for? Like, and
No,
it's like I've seen people do that. I'm like, yo, y'all not even happy. Y'all fake smiling for the gram to get a couple likes is crazy. Like, so that's the only thing. But going into that,
that's funny as hell.
speaking of that specifically about the gram and posting and shit, the next question is, and I think we talked about it on the last episode a little bit, social media specifically, is social media ruining relationships?
Is social media ruining relationships, or does it like yeah?
Is I think
Um,
it can.
absolutely it can.
Like we have friends here in Charlotte. They're married. None of them are on social media. They don't have Instagram. I think that the husband has Facebook, and all he does is post like pictures of him and his wife and da da da, like basic shit.
I think over time, bro, like over time, social media was specifically for like you know, I think like single people, so you connect with people and stuff like that. But now like people are getting married and like myself, I'm married and are in a relationships. They're gonna. I mean, I will hope they post their wife or girlfriend or whatever, right? And you're not single. There's certain people that don't post nothing about they spouse or whatever.
Right.
That makes that look funny, but that's a choice. That's a choice on the person. You know what I'm saying? I personally like. I got no problem on my whole social media is my daughter, my wife, and like my family, my friends
Hmm.
that I've been with, hanging out with. That's it.
Let me ask you this. Um, Kind of going into just another one. I think we got like one or two more questions left, and then we're here in the studio to work on some music.
All
So,
right.
um, really quick. And guess because it's just us, they asked this, but it says, at what age should a man realistically have his shit together? Like we talked about being, wilding with the credit cards in our 20s.
25, 35.
We're now in our 30s. At what point do you wake up and you say, yo, you're this age, you still don't have your shit together, it's a problem? Because a lot of people say, oh, he's still figuring it out. But at what age is like, no, he's no longer figuring it out. Like, this is an issue.
Everybody has their own timeline, though, bro.
But what age is like, all right, bro, like, regardless of your own timeline, you're stretching it. like, nigga, you 40. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think 40 is wild.
Right.
Yeah,
it's crazy, right? So at what
you about
age?
to die in like 20 years.
Yeah, maybe not. Like, yo, so it's like, at what age is like, all right, my nigga, you had your fun, get it together.
Like, I feel like, like when we're in college, bro, like I think after college, like you're still trying to like kind of finding yourself or where you want to do as work and wise. Like, I guess it depends like on your career path, right? Mm-hmm. But I don't know, like I think by 35 you should be in like your actual like job, your career, and like hopefully have been achieved to get married and have your family and whatnot.
Right.
But obviously things happen that doesn't align that way. But I was telling you earlier, once I guess like I guess it depends also, like you could do a job that pays your bills, right? But you're not happy. But you want to find that career path where you got your PMP. It's like, yo, this is what I want to do. I'm gonna go ahead and follow through on this. And I'm about to finish my degree, and that is gonna fucking catapult me to where I want to be at.
Yeah,
and it's like you already have that plan. So once you go ahead and succeed and you fulfill that goal that you got, right? You'll be in the career that you want. You'll feel like you achieved everything that you wanted at the moment. And it's like I personally think, man, like by like 35, you should
have a grounding on like what the fuck we're doing.
Your career, where you see yourself at for the next 5 years at least.
Like work wise or like living?
I guess like everything, like work wise, living. Wow, I think I was like 32 when I got the 32. Yeah.
What are you now? 43?
Yeah. Nah, I think I was like 32, 31. 32, 31. When I got into the state, the money wasn't like that crazy, but I just knew that like, oh, bro, this is gonna get me.
So
I know. I just needed this stepping stone, and then look at me now. I'm at a higher level. I'm like, I'm good.
You're chilling.
I am freaking good, bro. So it's like, and then now I have my daughter. I got married, obviously, before that. I did everything correct. I graduated college, I was doing these other jobs, working sales and stuff, but I knew that wasn't for me. Like, right. I needed to do something else. So I think between like 30 to 35, you're like, you honing in, you're like, yo, I bet I'm making moves. You're not even 35 yet. You're making these moves and you're already going ahead and like.
It's also different when you're single though, versus like you going through these notions while
together with somebody.
You also have a girlfriend. You also got this, and now you're also like, hey, I'm doing this, but I want to make sure she's on her path to do that too.
Yeah, well, that's me. That's what I'm doing. Right. I'm not. Besides me trying to get, I'm freaking like, come on, like you coming with me.
Like,
we doing this together.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was like, it's crazy. And Vanessa didn't even want to go work for the state. She's
because
like,
you were in it.
I was like, oh, I don't want to follow you. I was like, what the fuck does that mean? I was like,
you realize these benefits are nuts.
I was like, don't follow me, but we're gonna get you inside. And then she interviewed and she realized like, yo, like, yeah, we better have a whole family. You need a not that with the job she was doing, like she was doing the Uber corporate and shit.
Yeah, but that shit was fire too.
That was fire. She was doing her thing.
Had they not been closing the hubs, I think I could have saw Vanessa just
she was there. We was about to move to Arizona,
I remember.
I'm like, bro, I was like, I'm not moving to Arizona for $2.
Right at that point,
I was like, nah, we're not doing that. Like if you were
hit it with the 6 figures,
if you getting 6 figures,
we out.
I'll go fucking capture rattlesnakes. I was like, I don't give a fuck.
Real quick.
I was like, I do not give a fuck. And I was willing to go ahead and take the hit.
Right.
But no, I was like, no, I landed the state job. We're not going over there. That's not what we're gonna do. We're gonna have to figure something else out. and that's we ended up working that out, planning that shit out. So look at it now. Now it's like it unfolds, right? Like, and she's happy, she's doing her thing and stuff like that. So between I want to say between 30 35, bro. 30 35 is a good freaking gap where like you focus on stuff.
Okay. All
Yeah.
right. Cool. And then final question.
No more questions. Fuck them questions.
Nah, fuck them questions. Nah, one more. One more. This is great timing. This is actually the
Dr.
last
Flex
question.
says no more questions.
This is actually the last question on the list. It says, is cheating worse physically or emotionally? I mean, I don't remember if you like in your not obviously not now, but in your previous relationships, I don't know if you've ever been cheated on.
Yeah.
Years ago, I was in my 20s when I was in a relationship. I was cheated on. Um, Obviously, it bothered to know that you did something physical with a guy. But I think yes, down the line when I find out that you actually liked them, oh, you guys got into a relationship. Oh, you telling this nigga you love him. Oh, that was a different level of
Yeah, it
me feeling some
hurts.
type of way. Like I don't even care that you did something with him anymore. Now you just like all the stuff you've seen, like is the shit that you used to tell me. Like I think that hurts a little more. Like what how do you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely got cheated on, but it's like it's not nor confirmed nor denied. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I never had that opportunity to have that conversation. It was just it is what it is, and then but I think that like it definitely hurts to
Yeah.
like see like the not now I don't give a fuck about it now, but at the time when you young as hell and you're trying to figure shit out, like yo, did I fuck up with what did I do, and you're not getting no answers, it's kind of like, you know what I'm saying. But either way, I think
But do you think that the pain factor, the you being hurt is equal? I don't care if it's like you physically cheated on me or emotionally, like, or you think it's worse, like if I know you actually like this person, or I know that you can actually see yourself with this person versus oh yeah, I just fucked and that's it.
yo, but not for nothing, bro. People be saying, "Oh, we fucked, but it didn't mean anything."
No, it means
No,
something.
bitch. Like it fucking means something.
But like,
You
fuck you
fuck
mean it didn't mean
like
nothing?
the fuck,
You had tons of conversations before y'all got to that point. What was those
bruh.
conversations like?
And then like from my experience, you you just had my dick in your mouth, and you got a whole new man.
Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like,
You just let me fuck you right now.
okay.
And you got a whole new man like that's the shit that like had me, bro. I was dying. I was like, bro.
You wildin'.
I was
You're
like,
like,
but I'm wilding. I was like,
right,
no, bitch, you wilding.
right.
And it's like you dirty now. Like I
I
don't
feel
see.
dirty for talking to
I'm like
you.
I feel nasty now.
Right.
Like this. But once again, nor confirmed nor denied with my ex or whatever. But even like it's just you know what I'm saying, it's just like the physical aspect. Of course, it's gonna piss you off. The fuck. The emotional aspect, I think it might piss you off a little bit more
Mm-hmm.
than the physical aspect, because it's like yo, like everything, like you said, you touched upon it. It was like yo, like everything you told me, you saying it to another nigga now.
And I think that's the problem.
And it's like, so what the fuck was it? All a lie between me and you,
Or do you really feel this way for two niggas?
bro? I was told this bitch told me. I was like, I wish I could put both of y'all together.
Yo, you know what's crazy? And
I was
told
like,
you,
bitch,
my
like,
ex,
I was
my
like, you
ex,
really said that shit, yo, bro. Oh
my
my
yo,
god, I was gonna take an uptown.
I remember my ex, yo, bro, my ex told me the same thing. And again, I'm young, like early 20s. I'm learning myself. And I'm like, I had to figure this out like years later. Like, yo, that shit was not okay. This chick said, yo, there's shit I love about you, but there's shit I love about him.
Bro, that's
I wish
wild.
I could combine y'all. And I
That's
wanted
the
to,
same
I wanted to be like, bitch. I was like, yo.
Yeah, I was like, did you like you had the fucking
balls?
balls
I'm like,
to
oh,
say this shit
hell
to me?
no, bro.
I was like, yo, when she said that shit to me, I was like, what?
That's a different type of level of pain too.
I'm like,
Because
bro.
niggas hear that, they're like this.
I
Like,
was like, damn.
I'm like, bitch.
I'm half a nigga for you.
Right, this
Like,
is crazy.
I was like, yo, bro. That's why I was single for a long, bro. I was single for like
You're like, fuck
years.
relationships.
I was like, yo, fuck that. Like, girls wanted to be my girl. Like, they wanted to be with me and shit. I was like, nah, I don't want that.
I'm good.
I'm good. Oh, but like, I was like, I really like you. I was like, okay, I don't.
What you want me to do with that information?
I was like, I don't want to be with you. I said, we having a good time? No, you're not having a good time. Okay, you can go do whatever you want to do. It doesn't matter. Nah, no emotions, bro. And it's sad. It's fucked up. But I was going through
Emotions.
my grieving or whatever it is,
As
but
we all should.
and growing and shit like that. So I was like, I don't know. It's unfortunate, but
it is what it is, bro.
I'm in a better place now.
That's all. That's all. So, I mean, yo, want to appreciate y'all for the questions. Like always, continue. If you don't want to, like always, we encourage everyone. If you want to join the conversation, get on an episode, DM us individually, DM us on the collective Instagram. But if not, if you're like, hey, I'd rather not, be on camera, join the conversation.
We'll blur your face out.
we could blur your face out. You could just send a voice memo, or you could continue to do what we're doing now. And
voice memos would be hard.
The voice memos would be dope where we play them on air.
But imagine that they didn't want to like disguise their voice. And
we're
shit.
Not doing that. So I was just like, yo,
it's a lot. That's high tech.
Continue hitting us up with questions or requests, and we got you. At the end of the day, we about to slide. You got another day down here in Charlotte, and
about to make some music. Go to Cigar Lounge.
We about to go to Cigar Lounge. We about to work on Hookah and Henny 3.
Yes, sir.
It's a fucking party. As always, brother. Salud. It's a great time.
Salud. My cup empty, but cheers.
Yeah. All right, brother. Have a good one.
Yo, peace out.